Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to another episode of Dallas Auto Diag. The other day, we were talking about a reverse policy, and one of the comments was they're surprised why the shop didn't do whatever they did and then caused a problem in a car. Today's case kind of related to that to that question, so I figured it's a unique case, and when I YouTube it, I didn't find a right diagnose. I found somebody did something wrong, which I will explain to you guys in a minute, so stay tuned. So it's a 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. Customer's complaint, a fuse blown. Every time they replace it, 10 amp fuse number 6 on the instrument cluster fuse box. Every time they change it, a 10 amp, it blow. The fuse is well, of course, because it's European, so they have to make things complicated. This is the cover for it. It's located right here, and they don't have any description or layout for the fuses. And guess what? You would think, well, we have a manual. It's a fairly, new car, so you would have a manual. But even in a manual, when you go to fuses, we have fuses 311 right here. It just tell you the fuse location and how to pull them. Seriously? They don't have a layout for the fuse. They want people to go to the dealer more frequently for stupid stuff. Anyways, that's why we make these videos. And sorry for the noise in the background. I don't have control on the compressor. So back to the fuse. This is the layout for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuse number 6, which I am putting my fuse testing kit on right now. If you guys are interested, I have a video about this setup that I'm using. It's really useful in cases like this. So again, that's the fuse that I'm on right now. Fuse number 6. So when you go down, what does it say? Fuse 6 on fuse panel C, 10 amp, vehicle electrical system control module. Interior lamp, AW0 only. Okay, so 30, this is the terminal, 30A. Now when you, on all data there is no color, aftermarket diagram. So on Identifix, the fuse is right here, and it goes down to straight to this module, vehicle electrical system control module. When I scanned the vehicle, I had these two codes, 03435-011, terminal 30 for interior light, parking light, open circuit, and another code 00975-006, rear window defogger, short circuit to battery. So what else did I do? So I went to the power distribution circuit, and this is the fuse. I wanted to see if there is anything on it, and only this vehicle electrical system control module and the rear view camera if equipped, which we don't have in this model. It's a base model. And I think I'm gonna pause until that compressor stops. Okay, we're back. So as I said, that module, so it goes to a module suspect, but I wanted to put my amp clamp on the circuit and see what we have. So again, using this setup, and instead of putting 10, I put 15 circuit breaker just to avoid going back and forth here to reset it. And as you guys see, when everything is off, it has less than 1 amp. What I also noticed, I had the 10 here. What I noticed that before I put my amp clamp, it doesn't happen with the lights off. Only when you put the lights on, the fuse break. So you would think, well, it is something outside. So what I did, I came here and I started getting to the harnesses for the lights, and I disconnected both, and the breaker went off again. So I'm like, okay, I need to be more specific now. That's when I pulled the amp clamp and I put it here. Now with the amp clamp put here, with the lights off, I had 11 amp of draw, and unfortunately I cannot repeat the case for you guys. I tried before coming back with this clip, but I will do my best here with you guys to do it again. So again, with the lights off, I had 11 amp of a draw, 11 amp of a draw with the lights off. So what the lights were doing, actually, they were just giving it enough, like 2 amps of a draw to break the fuse, but they were not the cause of the problem. Now I asked the owner, what did they do to the vehicle recently? Is it a salvage? He said no, clean title, one owner. It's his daughter's vehicle. He is a mechanic, but it's his daughter's vehicle. What they did, they changed the interior lights to LED. Well, I told him LED usually draw less than regular bulbs, but let's investigate it. So I opened this cover and I looked at the bulbs. They're there. I mean, no signs of smoke or heat or anything. So I jumped to the back right here. Let me find the light. Where's the light? Oh, right here. I jumped to the back. Right here. I jumped here and I noticed, first of all, I noticed heat. It was really hot. You could feel it easily. And second, the problem was here, actually, in this bulb. Wow, it's hot. I tell you guys what's the problem. You see the design of this LED? You see how it has this heat sink right here, or whatever you want to call it. This is a part of it. So when this bulb was installed, everything was fine. And he told me, by the way, he told me that was a month ago, so they didn't think the bulbs are the problem. But what happened is, when the car was moving, after a month, these bulbs get loose and they twist around. And what happened is, when this metal piece touches this metal piece, it will make a 10 amp draw. Believe me, guys, I tried to do that for you guys, and hopefully I can duplicate it. I wish that I thought it would be a really stupid case to film, but it turned out to be a really interesting case. I haven't seen one like it. See if I can duplicate it. No, we still have a half an amp of a draw here, like this. When it twists, it will touch the body, and when it touch it, that's when the draw happened. No, all right, let me pause and see if I can duplicate it for you guys. I was able to do it. See, now it's almost 12 and a half amps of a draw, because when you put the bulb, you see how at this end how it is pushed up. So when you push it up, you will touch that metal piece with that metal, and now I can feel heat going on. Okay, I can feel it hot, getting hot. Now, see it? All right, see it, 12. So when we were doing this, we were adding 2 amp to the circuit and making it almost 15, and the 10 amp would blow. Now let's go back here, 12 amp. All I'm gonna do is jump in here, and I even use this pliers. That's how hot it is. You see, all I did is moved it out. Let's go to the reading. Half amp. So that's when I decided, you know what, let me bring you guys along, and it's really interesting case. Again, the first when you come to cases like this, the first thing that you try to create a theory and base your diag on it. I'm glad that I didn't go deep with the exterior lights. All I did is the front headlights. I was gonna jump to the trunk, but I didn't open anything from the trunk yet. That's when I thought, I was like, you know what? Let me see some numbers. I need to see numbers. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, that little bell. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are interested in that kit, I have a bunch of stuff here. I already put the a video review on them for the fuses, and I'll put the link right here for you guys. Thanks so much.
One debt to society later.
Well, I forgot to mention the other YouTube video that I saw, and don't even do it. The guy replaced a 10 amp with a 20 amp, and he thinks that this will solve the problem. No, he's gonna create a bigger problem, as a matter of fact. I think the guy is European. He doesn't say anything in English. I mean, the explanation, he was talking in some European language. Again, I really urge you guys not to change the fuse from 10 to 20. It will solve your problem temporarily, but it will create a bigger problem. And see the owner of this vehicle, they have a baby which is sitting right below that light. If they had changed the fuse to a 20 amp, the fuse wouldn't blow. They would have lights out and in, but that light holder, the first thing that happened, it would melt. And imagine melting plastic on top of a baby. That's really stupid to do just because you don't do the right procedures. So please do not change your fuse to 20. Solve the problem. Thank you so much.